What's up guys and welcome to our YouTube channel. They say dogs are man's best friend, but if trained right, they can also be a man's best collie. From police dogs to guard dogs, precious pups can be trained to do pretty much anything a man can. I mean, heck, look at Scooby-Doo. He's a successful paranormal detective. That takes serious discipline. Everyone likes to think the dog is the most well-behaved. We take pride in showing people how our furry friends can sit, roll over, and play fetch. But the dogs that you are about to see take it one step further. Here are the 10 of the best trained and disciplined dogs in the world. 10. Toto, the shell game expert. The shell game is that confusing, addling, totally mind-boggling game involving 3 or more cups and a prize or treat. The game host puts the treat or reward under one cup, then moves them all around to confuse you and make you lose track of where it went. This fluffy pooch, Toto, shows that even though the odds are ultimately always in the game host's favor, there's a way to secure that coveted 100% success rate. Toto is an intelligent white fluffy dog that sits patiently in front of 4 red cups. His owner places what looks like a cube of cheese under the cup, shows the dog a couple of times where the cheese is, then puts the cup over the top of it. The owner then spends the next 20 seconds or so moving all 4 cups around. Toto looks totally confused. He's not sniffing for the treat but is instead looking at all the cups as if he has no idea what's going on. But it's all a ruse. As soon as his owner stops moving the cups, the dog is quick to point his paw in the direction of the cup with the treat. The owner lifts the container, removes the treat, and gives it to the grateful dog. If that's not a trained and well-disciplined dog, then we don't know what it is. While Toto may have to work for his treat, he looks thoroughly excited when he's finally rewarded with it. 9. Jumpy the Daredevil. In a crowded dog paradise, having your dog listen to you when there are more exciting things going on is clearly a reason to celebrate. However, if you were to compare your dog's skill set to that of Jumpy and his 2 friends, you'll come to understand that your dog still has a bit of work to do. Jumpy is a border collie and blue heeler cross owned by LA-based professional dog trainer Van Molar. Van has taught Jumpy along with his 2 dog friends to carry out a range of tricks in perfect harmony. He uses keywords such as sit, lie down, and head down, and the dog knows exactly what is expected of them. The dogs sit on a pad on the floor, and when given the call, do as Van asks. All dogs know who Van is talking to, which is quite unusual in itself. The dogs know when to move to another pad on the floor and return, or whether to stay and wait for another dog to go through the same process. 8. The talented Mr. Biscuit. There's nothing more annoying than sitting down on the sofa, getting comfortable, then realizing the remote is on the other side of the room. Now, you have to get up and grab it. You wouldn't have to if you had a border collie named Mr. Biscuit. Mr. Biscuit is a young and eager-to-please dog owned by Kyle Shaw. He's incredibly talented, inquisitive, and quick to pick up tricks that Kyle teaches him. In fact, Kyle says Mr. Biscuit can learn something new in as little as 5 minutes. While Mr. Biscuit knows all the basics such as sit, stay, and roll over, he can also pick up some reasonably complex instructions and knows exactly what to do. The best part is Kyle doesn't need a pocket full of snacks to get his dog to do what he wants. Mr. Biscuit is just happy to do it for the interaction and the fuzz that Kyle makes of him. 7. Patient dogs. There are plenty of videos on the internet that shows some of the world's most patient dogs. In this video, for example, the owner stands in front of an open area with the gate ajar and a dog sitting around it. They aren't running out at her, jumping up and racing to their dinner bowls. They're just sitting, waiting, and hoping they get their name called soon. One by one, the owner calls each dog's name, and they run joyfully to get their dinner. If you can pull off such training, there's every reason to believe you can have as many dogs as you like, without the chaos you thought would come with them. You could even use this video as a bargaining chip with your significant other to show them that you need more dogs. 6. Ozzy, the tightrope balancing dog. Dogs can be highly trained to navigate their ways along two tight ropes with two legs on each. But what this dog Ozzy can do is on an entirely different level. One day, Nick, Ozzy's owner, noticed that he liked to balance on things. Even at the park, he would find the nearest chain and jump on top of it to walk or balance on it. It wasn't a chore, it was fun. Nick chose to nurture this talent and passion and teach Ozzy how to walk a tightrope, but not two tightropes like other dogs, just one. Ozzy can get up onto the single rope with no help balancing for as long as he wants to, and even standing up on his hind legs. He can do all of this without wavering or falling off. 5. He-Can, the horse-riding border collie. When most people need a helping hand on the farm, they hire someone and pay them money. Not Steve Jeffries though. All he needed at Equestrian Excellence in Victoria, Australia was his faithful border collie named He-Can. He-Can, which is short for he can do anything, lives up to his name in more ways than one. Not only can he hold a horse while it's being saddled, but he can walk them on a lead, fetch items for Steve while he tends to the horses, and can even ride them. He doesn't just sit on the horse though. He will lead it, maintain his balance, steer it, and make the horse go forward and backward using the reins. What an amazing dog, isn't it? 4. Sniper Dog. Most dogs can do some pretty clever stuff, but taking aim and firing a sniper rifle? That's next level. In this photo, you see a trained German Shepherd lying down in front of a sniper rifle. The dog has one paw toward the trigger and his face is pressed up against the scope. Is this real? Is it the dog really capable of seeing a target through a rifle? Has he been trained to do that, or has someone posed him this way? Could dogs really become frontline soldiers? Well, who knows? 3. Nana, the balancing dog. From books, biscuits, basketballs to apple plates of food and domestic rodents, there's almost nothing that Nana can't balance. Nana clearly shows that when it comes to focus and balance, she excels here. Nana's owner has taught her how to balance piles of items on her nose, head, and even her paws while she stands on 2 feet. She can carry a spoon in her mouth with an egg on it, balance toys on her hind legs in the wall, carry a glass of water on her head while her owner fills it, and walk up the stairs backwards while balancing a book. Wow, that's so amazing for a dog. 2. World's First Driving Dogs. SPCA Auckland customized the Mini Countryman and taught 3 shelter dogs how to drive. Many then asked its advertising agency Draft FCB to create a campaign, and the rest is history. Porter, a shelter dog, became the world's first driving dog. 4 trainers got together with shelter dogs Porter, Monty, and Jenny and developed their driving skills. Many in SPCA worked together to customize the Mini to suit canine drivers, and as the result, 3 dogs successfully started and accelerated the car. Just how amazing is that? 1. Chaser, the wordsmith. Chaser was a border collie who was deserving of not only treats for his efforts but enrollment in a classroom. Such was his vocabulary that he could give many humans a run for their money. Psychology professor John W. Pillay was curious about how many words a dog could learn. Given how intelligent border collies are, he knew his own one stood a chance of acquiring a significant number. He purchased hundreds of toys and gave each of them a name. Chaser learned all his toys' names and was thus named the world's smartest dog. Wow! Just wow! Thanks for watching! If you enjoy watching our videos, feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss out for the latest videos.